Hi everyone, it's John Dyslexic Geek here. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle and Grounds set. This set, which retails for £150, $170 or €170, and contains 2,660 pieces. I've been looking forward to getting my hands on this ever since it was announced about 2 months ago now. Very intrigued to see just how nano this set is. It is a micro scale Hogwarts. But when I saw it on display, it does look quite substantial actually. So let's get this built and let's see what I think about it. First we'll look at the single minifigure that comes in this set, and it is the Architect, and this is a really nice looking minifigure. Another of the gold Harry Potter minifigures. I do think in time this minifigure will be quite valuable, I expect. Very collectible. It's never been seen before. It is an exclusive minifigure to the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. Really beautiful minifigure. I love the detailing on his clothing and the hat. It's really good. I mean, it's absolutely outstanding minifigure. Really nice. Yeah, not something I was expecting to see in this set, but really good, and I think it's going to be highly collectible, I think, in the future. And here we have the finished set. Now I have to say it is absolutely spectacular. Far more impressive than I was expecting. I did see it on display in my Lego store on release day, but having it in my Lego room in front of me, you really do get a sense of scale. It's just fantastic. It really is. I think Lego have done such a good job with this. It really is so much fun to look at. I just like going around it, looking at it looking at it from every angle. It just looks just superb. It really does. I think the design of this is just so out there. It's ingenious, really. So many little details. I think they've got everything just right. You've got the docking area here. You've got the walkway, the Great Hall, the various clock towers. It's a beautiful set. I love looking at it. It's just like having a big, it's like a big like 3D or these like jigsaw kind of thing. That's the only I can describe it. It's hard to explain what this is, but it's spectacular. I think the designers have done such a good job. So many little details. So down here we've got the chessboard. I'm not quite sure what that is in the middle. I'm not quite familiar with that. We have a potions room. Now all these elements, they are all printed. There's not a single sticker in this set, which is really nice to see. That's really good. It just makes it look so much better. So everything's all so neat. Then you move it round to the side here, and you have the Chamber of Secrets down there. It's absolutely beautiful. And over on the right hand side here, we've got the Whomping Willow with the forward angular. We get the Durmstrang, which is a really nice representation. I think it's a very clever little model, how Lego have done that. I think it looks really good. In fact, it really is. Yeah, very good fun putting that together. Really nice. We have the greenhouses for Professor Sprout. They look very clever. Great use of these little nano block, well, not nano blocks, but mini blocks. Around here you have the bow baton carriage flying around. It's so beautiful. I just love looking at it. It's so much detail for such a small set. But what I wasn't really expecting was just how substantial the foundations are. This is a very heavy box. I was wondering where all 2,500 pieces would go. But it's very satisfying. It's like two builds in one, really. You start building up all the foundations, which are really chunky and really quite involved, far more than I was again possibly expecting. And then the last sort of 4 or 5 bags are building all the Hogwarts itself. When it's finished, the effect is very clever. I think if you haven't got the great big Hogwarts, this really is the perfect alternative. I think I love it. I really do. Far more than I was expecting. When it was announced, I was initially excited, but then when I first saw the size of it, I wasn't too sure if I was going to like it or not. But now I have it in front of me. I think it's an absolute perfect representation of Hogwarts. Yeah, really good. Definitely a set that would look pretty good with a light kit, I would have thought. So overall, just a stunning set. Really good. I think Lego have done an outstanding job with this. Far more fun than I was expecting. Now, when I saw it as a micro scale, nano scale Hogwarts, I wasn't too sure if I'd be a bit underwhelmed with it. Actually, it's quite the opposite. It's perfect. It's such a nice size. and the fact they crammed in so much detail into this. I mean, you wouldn't look at this and think there's 2,600 odd pieces in this, but it's incredibly well used. Every bit of the sort of plates have been used. It's very powerful. It's very impactful. I think it looks just beautiful. I love all these spires. It's very, very good. I like the colour scheme, really works. One of the bonuses, there's not a single sticker in this set. All these little elements are all printed, which makes it that little bit more classy, if you like. When I was putting it together, it really does remind me of building, like, I don't know if everyone building the old Airfix kits, the microplane Airfix kits, because the pieces, some of them are quite small. It's quite intricate putting it all together. It's a fascinating build, it really is. It's unlike anything I've got in my collection. It was very, very clever, some really, really clever building techniques involved in here. I certainly got my money's worth, without a doubt. It's not all it's not. I was feeling it's all going to be really small elements, but there's quite a lot of big Lego bricks in this. But it's all very, very cleverly placed. I just love looking at it. From every different angle, it's really quite spectacular. I do think this will really, really benefit from a light kit. Very much enjoyed putting this together. I think Lego really knocked this one out of the park. And it's certainly sort of, I would like to see Lego do more of these sets, like these micro scale sets. I'd like to see like maybe like a big version, maybe of Lord of the Rings, something like that, like a Minas Tirith. Because I think that'd be quite expensive to do a huge Minas Tirith set, but on this scale, I think it'd be quite good. And sort of like Rohan, maybe. I don't know. They could do so many different things with these sort of scale sets. I think Lego should go. I'd like to see more of these. It's like building a map. I think that's what it's like. It's like building a Minecraft map. As you go, you build each block, and it gets bigger and bigger, and you're wondering how it's going to form. It's clever how it all comes together. It really is. The first 10 bags, 10 to 15 bags, you are just building these like foundations up, and it's just clever. It's very satisfying to put together. I think it's brilliant. And one thing it does now, I really would like to get the huge, great big Hogwarts Castle now, after seeing this in nano form or micro scale form. Obviously that's huge, but the problem with that, I don't know if I had the room for it. And so anyone who hasn't got the room for the huge, great big Hogwarts, I think this is the perfect alternative, really. And it'll go really well next to it. It'd be a nice little like a little display piece next to the huge Hogwarts Castle. But if you haven't got room for it, realistically, I don't. I would like it now. Don't get me wrong. I'm tempted to now. This was so much fun to build. I would like to build the huge Hogwarts, but I just don't have the room for it in all reality. At least not upstairs. I might have to, if I was to have it, it would have to be downstairs because it's so big. But it just really is the perfect alternative from both from a size point of view and a price point of view. Because obviously the huge Hogwarts is very expensive. This is a lot more reasonable. I think this is brilliant. I love it. I really just like looking at it from every angle. So many little details. Brilliant set. Far more than I enjoyed it far more than I was possibly expecting. And anyone who's considering this, I do highly recommend it. It really is quite perfect. So that's it. So let me know in the comments, is this a set that you have, or is it one that you're looking to get? Can I please ask you to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'll be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.